Hey guys, Tech Made Easy. Hope all is well. Well, as you can see, I've got the new Ryobi 3000 watt power station. Oh boy, look at this beast. And guess what? He's hanging out right next to the Ego power station. In this video, I am actually going to just unbox this real quick so you could see what's included. But I'm also going to look over some specs and do a comparison versus the Ego power station. All right? So stay tuned. Here we go. All right, guys. So let's get cracking. I'm going to pop this open, and then I want to pair it to my BlackBerry so I can control it, because this actually has Bluetooth. So I'll be able to control the power station from my BlackBerry. Actually, no. It won't work on the BlackBerry. But you know, let me put it back in its case and let's get rocking and rolling. So let's take a look at what this comes with here. Guys, this is an $800, $799. Comes with two 40-volt, 6-amp-hour batteries. Okay, guys? So not bad. It comes with batteries, so that's kind of cool. Let's take a look at what we get. And then, like I said, I'm going to go over some detailed specs. And I'm also going to go over comparison against the Ego. So it looks like it comes with a reference sheet. Okay. I don't know why that was laying on top. All right. So reference sheet. These must be the batteries. So let's crack these open and take a look and see what they look like and how pretty they are. All right. There you go. All right. Let's see how thick these are. These are the 6-amp-hour 40-volt. Now they do make a 7.5 amp-hour. If I'm not mistaken, I did a review on the Ryobi mower. And yeah. Oh wow, this is a big boy. All right. You do get a fuel gauge. All right. Any juice in there? All right. 3 bars. Okay. So let's, I'm not going to unbox the other battery. Let me just take this out. Make some room, because there's a lot of stuff. So let's just take the other battery and put it aside for now so we can get to looking at what this is. So it looks like you get, is it a carry bag, or is it a cover, or is it both? All right, so this is a Ryobi cover. All right, I guess that helps against the weather, so that's cool. So you do get a Ryobi cover. All right, you do get some booklets, so you get a manual. You also get usage examples and a booklet on the battery. All right, let's put that aside. And let's take this out, all right, and see what we're dealing with here. All right, sorry guys, but some people like seeing something open for some reason. I gotta tell you, this is definitely lighter than the power station, the Ego Nexus Power Station. The question is, does it have the features and the specs and all that good stuff? All right, so look who's here, hanging out, Brooklyn. Isn't that cool? All right, guys, so here it is. So you get 320 volt AC, 15 amp outlets. You get an option to connect this parallel. That's actually pretty cool, guys. I like that option. You get a circuit breaker here. Okay. You do get 4 USB Type A ports here, 2.1 amp. All right. That's kind of tight. I wonder if it's going to work. This thing doesn't look like it's designed correctly, but we'll test that out. We also get 2 Type C, 3 amp, 5, 12, or 20 volt. So, and I'm going to go over some really good specs. You do get a display panel here, so it's got a little display. All right, and you have 2 options to turn it on for AC and DC. Bluetooth, you can hold the pair. And that is a flashlight, my friends. Built-in LED light. Nice handles. I like this handle here as well. I'm assuming these are charging lights for the batteries. All right, that's kind of cool. Just trying to give you a really good look here. I like the design, I have to say. Here is your exhaust fan from what it looks like. Again, these kind of cool. I wonder if it comes with the strap so you can carry this. I didn't see it, so I'm assuming you don't. You probably have to buy that. All right. So, yeah. Listen, guys, I am going to go over some specs. I'm going to do a comparison against the Ego. I'll put some batteries on here. We'll play with it a little bit. Be right back. Guys, by the way, I forgot to pull out the plug from the box. So you do get a proprietary plug. I'm assuming you use to charge your batteries. Now, if we look at the front of the station here, you do have a rubber plug covering the charging port. Now, the port is a proprietary type charger. All right, so just keep that in mind. You do get this special plug that plugs in. All right, and let's see, can you put it in any way? Okay, it goes in one way, and then there you go. You do get, I don't know, looks like a 6-foot cord. Okay, but you get this big brick. All right. All right, guys, so you do need to download the Ryobi Gen Control app if you're going to control this unit. It does not have Wi-Fi control. So you download this app. You probably have to create an account, I'm assuming. I'm going to do that. I'll be back because then I'm going to want to see how it works on the app because that's kind of helpful as well. By the way, you do need to be at least 4 years old to use this app. So just keep that in mind. I thought that was actually kind of funny. 4 years old. All right. I held the power button on for just a moment. The unit is now on. Okay. I don't know what kind of countdown it's doing or count up. It's showing 2 batteries. Okay. It's showing number 2 fully charged and showing number 1 with 3 bars. Okay. I guess it just does a countdown because it's counting down. There is no load. Okay. So we'll show that in a little bit. I'll just play around with that. And then USB is at 0%. All right. The AC outlet is currently off. Okay. All right, guys, so what I want to do now is with the Ryobi Gen Control app, I just want to pair the unit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go in the app now. I'm in the app. I'm going to hit pair. Okay, I'm going to hit let's begin. And then it gives you a choice, as you can see. Battery or gas. So we're going to choose battery. It says to make sure the power's on. So the power is on. Okay, let me see if I can move this closer. All right. So hit continue. Now it says to hold the Bluetooth button down over here. So there's a Bluetooth button right here. All right, there's your symbol and this little button. So you can just take your nail and push it in. You want to wait until it says pairing on the screen. 1, 2. All right, about 2 seconds. It's in pairing mode now. I'm going to hit pair to Gen. It's going to, look at that. It's moving. Boom, already done very quickly, which is really nice. And now it is actually showing me you know, that it's got 2 batteries with 3 bars out of the 4 in both bay 1 and bay 2, nothing in 3 and 4. If it was it had a load, it would show the load down here, which is nice. AC power is off right now. You can actually turn it on from the app, or you can hold this button down for about 2 seconds. It'll turn the AC power on. Okay, currently the USB slots and the machine itself are on. Okay, so now in the app, you can actually hit this side menu here in the corner. You see that? So we're going to click the side menu, and it's got a settings tab. Let's click on settings. Shutdown timer. So you can set a shutdown timer. That's good. All right, if you need to. LCD backlight is right there. So let's click on that. And it's on low now. We can put it on high. So that's high. And that's low. We can also turn it off if we don't want it on. Of course, I'm going to leave it on. And I'll leave it on high for now. I'm going to go back in the menu. Let's see what else you can do. Task light. So this is considered a task light. It's an LED light. Let's go in there and let's see what we can do. So if we turn it on, it is on low now. High, that's high. Okay. Red. Then you also have blinking. And that's if you need help. You know, help, help. And you can turn that on and hope someone finds you. Let's put it on low and let's turn it off, okay? Let's go back in the menu. What else do we have? And you can forget this generator, so you can actually unpair the generator. Now just imagine if there was a forget this girlfriend button here, you could just hit it and it would forget the girlfriend and she would never remember you. All right, guys. So yeah, pretty cool. Not bad. You know, again, it doesn't have Wi-Fi, but it does have Bluetooth. So you do get like that 30-foot range to do these kind of things. Hope this was helpful. All right, guys, so not a lot of information on this parallel here. So I don't know where to get the cable yet. It doesn't seem to be available. But I understand that you can connect up to 2 units, okay? And that means that you can have 4, batteries in each unit, which would double the capacity of this thing. So that's pretty cool. Again, there's a good look at the parallel port. All right, guys, here's what the cover looks like. It's actually a pretty thick cover. It's kind of cool. I'm assuming this kind of makes it weather rated within a reason. I don't know, IP levels, but it's nice to have a cover. Now, this does zip up in the front. If you need to get at anything, you can do that. All right. The top also zips up, so you can get access to the handle to carry it, I'm assuming, because it surely isn't, well, you can't really get batteries through here, I don't think. Maybe you can. I'm not going to try that now. You get a pouch here, I guess, to put some stuff in, a small pouch with the Velcro. And in the back, you have access, obviously, to an open port so that this thing can breathe. And then when you want to take this off, all you do is open it up and take it off. All right, see? Comes right off, no problem. There you go. All right, guys, so let's go over some specs on these two and see how they compare, okay? Well, they both have 3,000 starting watts, okay? And then after that, this guy drops down to 1,800 watts. But I got to tell you, the manual confuses me because it says up to 3 minutes and then it drops to 1,600. So I don't know why they wrote that in the manual. We'll find out. But this one here drops to 2,000 watts continuous, okay? They both have 3 120 volt outlets, as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, and then here, 1, 2, 3. All right. USB ports, they both have 4 Type A. All right, so you got 4 Type A here, and you got 4 Type A here, okay? But what they did on this one, which was kind of cool, is they actually added 2 Type C ports, which a lot of people have new devices now, like iPads and tablets and phones that use Type C. So that's kind of nice. I like that. Okay. This is 12 pounds without the batteries. Okay, the Ryobi. And this is 30.2 pounds without the battery. So this is definitely heavier. Okay. They both come with a 5-year warranty. The Ego now has solar charge capability, so you can connect this to a solar panel and charge your batteries up, but they will take a while, and I'm still working on some testing, so make sure you watch part 3 of that. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I'll put a link right up here so you can see part 1 of the Ego solar charging adapter. They both have Bluetooth for connectivity, but the Ego Power Station actually has Wi-Fi, okay? And to my knowledge, that means that if it's connected to Wi-Fi, you can be away of your job site and still be keeping an eye on your batteries and your charging and all that stuff. This has a built-in LED light, kind of cool. And this actually supports, right now, up to 10 amp hour batteries. I believe the largest battery that Ryobi makes is a 7.5 amp, for my knowledge. Now, I don't know if this supports it. It should, I would think, because it is a 40 volt battery. So that's something to think about there. If you guys know that, post a comment on the bottom there. Let me know, okay? But that's a good high level of how these two compare. All right, guys, I just want to show you a load example. I'm experimenting here. This is a 1470 watt coffee maker. Now, I don't know what it peaks, to be honest with you. That's the only thing I don't know. Obviously, this can handle up to 3000 watts peak, or it says 4500 in the manual. It's very confusing, but we will find out. I was excited, and I still am excited. So I'm going to turn on the outlets, because you have to first turn it on, and then you have to turn on the outlets. So press 1 and 2. The outlets are now on. I'm going to go ahead and plug in this coffee maker. Now, I don't think it auto turns on, but I could be wrong. So we're going to watch the display to see what the load level is, okay? So I'm going to plug this in the last outlet. I'm going to keep the phone nearby. Here we go. Okay, so I don't have a load level yet, which means the coffee maker's off. Okay, I added water, I added a coffee cup, and Brooklyn is sitting here saying, I'm watching you, so she's going to watch me. I'm going to hit the power button, but I need to go to the display, because when I do, it's going to do something. Let's watch. It is on. Now I'm going to open and close. It's flashing, so I have no load yet. Okay. And, you know, it's flashing, it's on, it's plugged directly in. So I'm going to go ahead and choose a, I don't know, 8-ounce cup of coffee. And I'm going to hit the K button in a second. Again, let's watch the load. Oh, 92% load. There you go. Doesn't really give you anything there, but it is 91% load. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this just to make a cup of coffee, 91% load. So while it's plugged in, it doesn't do anything, but we're making coffee here on the floor. Let's watch the load, and then after that, that's all I wanted to show you for now. Brooklyn's pretty excited. I could tell her tail is tapping. All right, we'll just wait until this coffee finishes, and then we'll see how it drops the load. So it's interesting. I mean, pretty interesting. I like it so far. I really like this little machine. You know, I got to tell you, I'm so glad that competition is out, you know, when it comes to these products. All right, there it goes. It is done making coffee, and it only uses wattage when it's making coffee. Now, it's still spitting out water, but it's dropped the load. Totally dropped the load. All right, guys, hope that helped. All right, guys, I won't read these specs to you, but you have your model number, your cost, and again, I'm going to show you page 8 towards the end of the video so you can see the specs that are in the booklet. Kind of confusing, but I just want to give you a lot of information here. All right, more information on runtime, as well as number of charges. Here's the information I talked about earlier with the Ryobi and the Ego. Here's page 8 and the specs I'm referring to. Take a good close look at this. It's kind of confusing based off of what's on the box and what's on the website. Hey guys, take a moment and give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. As you can see, Brooklyn, she's waving her tail for you. Take a moment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell and you'll get notified of new videos we come out with. Also, follow us and contact us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. We'd love to have you. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.